Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem. Rahman. On the hot seat today is me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing one more deep dive episode. This might be the last one of the year. I haven't decided yet. Someone might cancel, so we might do another deep dive. We just go through the pros and cons of these would you rather questions, and we're going to do a section of Black excellence. So you guys know how we do it here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You get one pass, you get one pause, and you must explain yourself.
Let it begin! Let it begin!
Would you rather have to greet people by licking their feet or have never-ending hiccups? Okay, I'm going to do the hiccups only because I've been doing a lot of road work on the for stand-up comedy, and if we're talking about greeting people, right? We're not talking about meeting. We're talking about greeting. Okay, words matter. I might do the licking of the feet, because if we're talking of, okay, backtrack again. Have to greet people by licking their feet, not meeting people, right? When you meet someone, that means you're outside. That means you meet a random person. That means you meet up with a friend. But when you greet someone, that means they're coming to you. That means they're coming to your home. And if I have to greet someone, then that should be all right. I just probably won't invite people to my house. Now, the caveat with this is, let's say you have a meeting. If it's your meeting, you're greeting someone when they enter the room. So you have to lick their feet, unless you just never hold meetings ever again, right? But then no one can come to your house. Well, people can still come to your house, but you have to probably let them know, listen, I'm a foot dude. I be licking some feet, you know? Those are the pros and cons of that. There's the pros are you just never, it's not that bad if you know how to work it. You can figure it out. The cons are you have to lick people's feet, right? And most people, I'm going to say 90% of people have ugly feet. And I'm going to say 100% of people, I'm going to say 90% of people have ugly feet. 98% of people have dirty feet. You know what I mean? You don't wash your feet. Like, think about it right now. Last time I washed my feet was last night. I didn't wash it this morning. I've been walking around this apartment. There's dust. There's still dust. Dust accumulates everywhere. So there's still dust around the apartment. I walk around the apartment with my bare feet. A lot of people have house shoes, right? I don't agree with that. I like my floor. I just mop my floors. So, you know, most people forget to like do a deep grind of the washing of the feet. Now, having never-ending hiccups, there's no getting out of that. It's not bad. It's not bad. But having never-ending hiccups, there's really no... The only pro to that is that you don't have to lick feet. That's the only pro that I'm thinking of having never-ending hiccups. It's going to get annoying. It's just going to be a thing. You know, you can have chronic back pain. That's basically never-ending hiccups, where every time you talk, you're just going to be... Like, hiccups aren't just the noise. It's the jerking of the body. Your body's gonna jerk a little bit if you have hiccups, you know? And you can still function. You'll just have never-ending hiccups. I'm gonna do the never-ending hiccups simply because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it having to lick someone's feet, because that would be, because the thought of licking someone's feet right now, it's very cringy. Especially, we're still in the pandemic while we're recording this. So who knows? There might be like a gamma variant or whatever it's called. We have Delta. Oh, there is a gamma variant. There might be like I don't know Greek letters. There might be an insert Greek letter variant, you know? Would you rather have a pouch like a kangaroo that Kanye West lives in, or receive daily cock slapping from The Rock? Okay. The receive daily cock slapping from The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, shout out to him. By the way, Rock, do my podcast. You're you're not busy. Okay. You can do my podcast. That's once a day. The problem with the cock slapping is The Rock's not the biggest guy. He's not the biggest wrestler, but he is like a muscular dude. And I think if you inconvenience The Rock and make him slap your cock every day, that's gonna be a little. Eventually, he's gonna get pissed and be like, "All right, come on, boom, let's go." And then he has to work out. He has to like take his steroids. He has to like do a lot of stuff, to maintain. He has a schedule. He's not too busy to do my podcast, but he still has a schedule. And it's only one day, and it's only one time, once in the morning, and then you go on about your day. Now, if you have a pouch like a kangaroo and Kanye West lives in, first of all, how are you going to move around? I'm assuming it's going to be more of a miniature Kanye West, because if it's a full-size Kanye West, I don't know how he's going to live in that, right? If it's a baby kangaroo, like a baby Kanye West, still Kanye West, but a baby version of Kanye West, right? I don't think it's that bad. Full disclosure, I'm probably the biggest Kanye West fan, right? The Donda album was a masterpiece, in my opinion. So anyone who says anything different,
this is blasphemy. This is madness.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm a big Kanye West fan. So if you're telling me that I just get to hang around Kanye West all day, I'm okay with that. The problem with that is that, if we're being honest, Kanye West is a little crazy, just a little bit, but the craziness is needed to make masterpieces like these albums that he's cranking out, So if I'm with Kanye West all day, eventually it's going to be annoying, right? And he lives inside my pouch. You know what I mean? Eventually he's going to want to come out. He's going to want to mix some beats. He's going to want to eat something. He's going to do this. He's going to do that, right? And Kanye is going to be a little bougie. Dang. But then the cock slapping with The Rock, that's going to hurt. That's daily pain. I will do The Rock only because, as I said, hanging around anyone 24/7, being attached to them, it's not just hanging around them. One day I want to get married, right? So I'm going to hang around my wife. That's fine. But if I'm attached to my wife, eventually I'm going to have to let her go, because that would be annoying. If it's just a cock slapping from The Rock, though, it's a daily pain. It's going to suck. I know some people are like, oh, you can just wear like a cup. No, you know what it means. You know what it means. Raw cock slapping. Raw. So miss me with all that, oh, you wear a cup BS. So you don't have to worry about that. But the kangaroo thing, it sounds cool. It would probably be cool for like a week. And then it's like, yo, Kanye, can you just stop talking, because he has so many ideas. He has a Gap thing coming out. So, no, thank you. Would you rather have arms for legs or have your nose positioned upside down on your face? Have arms for legs or have your nose positioned upside down on your face? This is harder than most people might think. If I have arms for legs, that means I still have my arms, but now I have additional set of arms on my legs. Okay. Now my deadlift is gonna suffer a little bit, right? If your legs have more muscles than your arms. At the same time, I can grip things with my feet. Come on now. That's fine. I don't ever have to, I'm thinking about situations that I put myself in, that I might put myself in, that would require me to run, right? So I would need these leg muscles to get away. But what would I do though? Or if I have the nose positioned upside down on my face, that looks, how weird do you want to look? Arms for legs. The thing about arms for legs is that you're going to be wearing pants most of the time. Well, I will, right? I don't really wear shorts like that. So the arms for legs thing, normal people wouldn't notice. They would think I just have skinny legs. But if my nose is positioned upside down on my face, that's very noticeable. That's like if I see someone with no nose, then that would be extremely noticeable, right? No eyebrows is fine. No eyebrows, I don't notice. Whoopi Goldberg doesn't have eyebrows, right? I'll let you Google that. Go pause this episode and go look up Whoopi Goldberg eyebrows. She doesn't have any, and that's fine. You wouldn't notice. But if Whoopi Goldberg's nose was upside down on her face, everyone would say something. And as soon as Twitter gets a hold of it, it's over, man. It is over, right? But if I have arms for legs, it's going to suck for like a month. I'm trying to get used to these new legs. I have reduced leg strength. But let's say I'm eating something with both my hands and I need to grab a drink off the table. Boom, right foot can just grab it because I'm like a monkey now, a little more flexible, right? And I can still grow my muscles in my legs. They'll never be as big, but I can still grow the muscles, right? So I'm going to do the arms for legs and just wear pants most of the time. And that should be fine. Would you rather live your life dressed up as Barney, the purple dinosaur, or wear headphones 24/7 playing the sound of Japanese men using the bathroom? I don't know how it sounds when Japanese men use the bathroom. I don't really want to know. I'm probably not going to Google this. I didn't write this question. This was a question that was submitted. And I asked them if they wanted to like be shout out, but they said no, thank you. This is probably why they didn't want to get shouted out. But wear headphones 24/7 or dress up like Barney. I can't dress up like Barney. That's too much. I honestly, confession time, guys, I really didn't like Barney like that. I wasn't a big Barney fan, right? Maybe it's because we didn't like watch TV like that, but we weren't watching Barney like other people were watching Barney, you know? And if I have to dress up like Barney and that's my life, it says live your life dressed up as Barney. I can't do that as my life. Maybe if that was my job, okay, but my life, I can't do that. Headphones are going to suck, right? I got to learn sign language. The thing about headphones is, well, you might go insane. I was going to say maybe I can get used to it, but maybe I'll go insane. 24/7 of just men using the bathroom, right? I don't know if you know this, people. Maybe ladies don't know how men use the restroom, but sometimes I'll be making noises. Sometimes I'll be struggling. I don't always eat right? I don't always eat as many vegetables as I should be eating. So sometimes sometimes I need to make a little oomph like a tennis player when they hit a match, like, ooh. And if it's Japanese men using the bathroom, I don't know how that's going to sound, but I'll do the headphones because it looks less weird than the Barney, right? And I can still live my life kind of, not really, but kind of. I can figure it out. I can figure out a life with headphones on 24/7. I might go insane, but I'll take that risk. I think I'll go more insane, if that's a word, if I have to dress up as Barney for my life. I can't do that. Would you rather have all disagreements be settled with a rap battle or always randomly call people soul brother during conversation? If all my disagreements are settled with a rap battle, not actually, and I don't know if you guys know about battle rapping. Battle rapping isn't on beat. Battle rapping is just straight a cappella and just with punchlines and rhymes. Okay? So I don't really know how to rhyme like that. So I'm not inclined to say all my disagreements are settled with a rap battle only because I'm gonna lose. I'm going to lose. I'm not a good rhymer, right? I'm musically inclined, but I'm not a rhymer. I couldn't write a quick battle rap verse really quick. I couldn't do that, you know? Or always randomly call people soul brother during a conversation. That's not as annoying as I probably would think it would be. If I'm being honest with myself, I don't think that would be that annoying. I think that would be annoying for most people, but my friends will be fine. My current friends, there's no making new friends if you're calling people soul brother, right? That's like calling people dog. I think that's fine. I think soul brother is a little more 60s, right? And if you're gonna say soul brother, you gotta put a little old school twang in it, like soul brother. I'm gonna edit that out. That was horrible. But I think you gotta, I don't know, you gotta put in, I think if you're going to say soul brother, you have to make sure it's the first thing. I don't know, but you have to randomly call them. Never mind. I'm thinking call people soul brother in the conversation. So, but now it's saying I have to randomly call people soul brother in the conversation. So for that, you know what? I'll still do it. I really can't rhyme. I really cannot rhyme. Like I really don't know how to rhyme at all. So for me, I can't just be out here having disagreements and being like, all right, well, now we got a battle rap. No. That's not going to work. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, what if they're prepared? What if they watch a lot of battle raps and they're just ready for this life? I don't know. Guys, now it's time for our newer segment, Black Excellence.
Greatest. Perfect.
I will pose a situation and then I will say whether or not it is more likely to be the 44th president of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, or billionaire Oprah Winfrey. Now, who has accidentally sent a dirty text to the wrong person? All right. I think it's Obama. Only because I think Oprah has been rich and famous for so long that she had people sending her text messages by the time she was a billionaire before text messaging was a normal thing. So she probably has people sending her messages for her, right? Obama is not a billionaire, not even close to being a billionaire. He's still rich and famous, but he's not close to being a billionaire. So I'm pretty sure he has to handle his own phone. Probably not now because he's a former president, so he still has Secret Service protection. But I think before he was president, like when he was a senator, he didn't have the Secret Service handling his phones like that. But now, yes. But before then, he probably sent he was probably talking to Michelle and probably wanted to send a dirty text and sent it to the wrong person. It'd be like that sometimes. Who would manage to drown in 4 feet of water? Oprah. No explanation needed. Who would jump at the chance to murder someone if they could use a get out of jail free card? Oprah. You all know. No explanation. Actually, you know what? I think Oprah and Obama both have a get out of jail free card. So I'm not 100% sure who would jump at the chance, because that's the question. Have either of them killed? Of course, Obama has, but I think Oprah's definitely had someone killed before. So I think she has used her get out of jail free card. Who is secretly from the future? Obama. Who, if they were a teacher, would most likely have sex with a student? Oprah. Come on now. You think Oprah doesn't give out cool auntie vibes to these students? Oprah's more likely to have sex with a student only because Oprah's more likely to give random students shoulder rubs, right? Teenagers are horny bastards. They wanna bang anything. Any older woman giving them attention, right? It especially with auntie vibes like Oprah, right? Motivating them, encouraging them, telling them that they're the best. Come on now. I think Oprah would definitely be seduced by a student. I don't know though. I don't know. This is all hypothetical, by the way. Oprah's not a pedophile. Who would accidentally give their kids a psychedelic drug? Obama. I think Obama has already given his kids a psychedelic drug, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me being wishful, thinking that Sasha's out here on mushrooms. Who knows? Guys, that is the end of Black Excellence.
Great is perfect.
Let's continue. Would you rather you're deeply in debt to mobsters who use lightsabers or share a studio apartment with a zombie? Listen, this is harder than the average person would think. Now, if I'm deeply in debt to mobsters who use lightsabers, I can always be on the run. I can always figure out how to get the money back to the mobsters. I can tell them I want a payment plan, right? If I'm dead, I can't pay you, right? I might lose a foot to a lightsaber. I might. I'm assuming I will, right? Because if they're mobsters, knowing me, I'm going to try to negotiate the payment plan. I'm going to try to say, okay, what if I just pay you this much and then we just let the other part slide, and then I'm going to lose a foot to a lightsaber. But if I share a studio apartment with a zombie, I don't think I'll be able to sleep, honestly. Right? I've seen too many recent zombie movies. Right? Zombieland, the zombie apocalypse movie from Zack Snyder. I forgot the name, but it's about zombies. Some of these zombies are the zombies in the Zack Snyder film are like smart, and they like work together, and they like can like pick a lock, right? So even if I tie the zombie down, how is that gonna be like? How am I gonna manage that? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to do the mobsters and then know that I'm gonna lose a foot to a lightsaber. But sharing a studio apartment with a zombie, that doesn't make logical sense. That's a little more dangerous than mobsters with lightsabers. You know, I wish that the mobsters with lightsabers were kind mobsters, but if they got a hold of a lightsaber, I don't think they're gonna be kind at all. Would you rather always feel like you need to sneeze but you can't? Oof. Or live on the top floor of a 20-story building with no elevator? Okay, pros and cons. If I always feel like I need to sneeze but I can't, that means I'm not sneezing but I feel like it. And eventually my body will get used to it. But most likely it's not. If I'm always going to make that like face, there's a face that people make when they think they're about to sneeze or they think that they need to sneeze. Right? If I'm constantly making that face, I'm going to feel like I have some sort of Tourette's. There are functional people. If you have Tourette's, you're still functional, but I don't know. I don't know. If I live on the top floor of a 20-story building with no elevator, that means I have to walk up 20 floors and walk down 20 floors. I will say this, I'm going to be in so much good shape. My legs are going to be ripped. My legs are going to be impeccable, right? These thighs are going to be jacked. At the same time, if one of my friends lived on a 20-story building, I wouldn't visit. With no elevator, I wouldn't visit. I really wouldn't visit. And no one can come to your place, but that's just, eventually you're going to want someone at your place, right? So 20-story building. It really just depends on the view. Let's say the view is all right. Let's say the view is good. Let's say the view's not the most perfect view in the world and it's not just a shit show of a view. Let's say the view is good. Would I rather always feel like I need to sneeze? Yeah, because if I'm going to Costco and that's a trek because Costco only sells in bulk, right? And then I have to lug everything up 20 stories. Man, what if I need to make a quick run to like a fast food restaurant? I'm not promoting any fast food restaurant until they give me a check. But what if I want to go to like, a place that sells like tacos or something like that? A food truck. Let's go. I want to go to a food truck. I have to walk down 20 stories. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm going to do the sneezing. You got to do the sneezing. Here's why. It's 20 stories. If it was 5, if it was 10, honestly, if it was 10, I wouldn't even blink. I wouldn't even care. I would say, yo, get your cardio in, right? Daily cardio. Because I'm walking down 20 stories, I'm walking up 20 stories, and I'll do that 3 times. I'm good to go. But no, it's not 20, it's 10. If it was 10, okay. But I can't do the 20. 20's too much. 20's way too much. Guys, that is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. If you have a tough choice question or a marry, fuck, kill you want us to consider, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. Like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We are building and we love it. I've been Kazeem Rahman. You guys have been amazing. Bye.